Hi fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Ascendant, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and those cross-watching. In today's reading, we're going to take a look and see what's coming in for you next, okay? So what is it that you can look forward to? What can you expect from the next few months? And what is it that you need to make room for in your life? It is going to be a general reading, but if you are after a personal one, feel free to reach out and inquire. My email address will be listed below the video. Okay, I see things playing out in twos for you, okay? Like, for example, 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months. I feel like the number 2 is going to be very important for a lot of you. So things are playing out in two, like 2 phone calls, 2 text messages, 2 opportunities, 2 jobs, 2 people, you know? Yeah, so things are going to be playing out in twos for you, and you'll notice the pattern very quickly. The Sun card is a very beautiful card because this is a card of joy. This is a card of happiness. This is, you arriving at a happy place, whether on your own or whether with someone who accompanies you there. Pure joy, pure happiness, fulfillment. You're radiating a lot of warmth. You're radiating a lot of joy, and people want to be around people that are that are beautiful souls. People want to be around people that are joyful, that are happy, that or that make them feel good about themselves. Okay, and I see there's a lot of warmth. There's a lot of warmth. There's a lot of joy in your energy, and you're attracting a lot of. I feel like you're attracting a lot of good things because you're putting out a lot of good vibes. Your vibe attracts your tribe, so it's that kind of energy. So I'm seeing that the next few months are going to be. For the most part, I feel like they're going to be very optimistic, very opportunistic. I see you being really happy. I see you being really happy with the way that things are turning out, whether it's like in a relationship, whether it's like with career, or whether it's, any work in progress that you've been doing. I see you very happy. I see you just finally, giving yourself permission to be happy. There's a lot of smiles, there's a lot of joy, there's a lot of, even with the Two of Pentacles, it's kind of like a frivolous kind of energy. So there's a lot to look forward to. I feel like you've got a lot of, there's a lot of fun times, there's a lot of, you could be socializing a lot, spending time with your family and friends, spending time with children here. Some of you are working on a children's project. You could be an artist, drumming up a children's book, or you could be working with children here or on some sort of children's project. You could be spending more time with your kids. You could remind yourself to, be a kid again, right? Just enjoy life, see it as an adventure every day. So you're really happy, basically. You're really happy with where you are and with what it is that you're doing. Now with the Two of Swords, this is a little bit of blockages, okay? So ups and downs, such as the natural rhythm of life. And the Wheel of Fortune is here to remind us that, as is the Two of Cups. So, no one can be in this constant state of happiness all the time, right? So there is some sort of blockages that come your way. But whatever this is, I don't think it's big or powerful enough to stop you. I think that you might hit some hurdles, you might expect some delays, some no contact, no communication. Like, for instance, if you're waiting for an answer, or if you're waiting to hear from someone, this communication or this answer might be delayed. It's not being denied, it's just being delayed to you. So expect some sort of blockages, some sort of delays. If you have travel plans, there may be some delays there, or things just might pop up last minute and you're going to have to make adjustments to your plans. But I just think that, this kind of energy, I just feel like you'll figure it out, you'll sort it out. It's not, these blockages are not big enough to stop you, okay? If anything, they're there to sort of, strengthen you and strengthen your intentions here. Someone is blocking someone, or someone has blocked someone, or I feel like you're blocking them, okay? It's this, you could be finally saying no to someone who has done nothing but take from you all the time, okay? And you're finally saying no to someone who feels like a little bit of a leech, that they take without necessarily giving giving anything back in return. And you're finally seeing this person for who they are, and you're finally seeing that this is, a very selfish individual. So you stop giving, so they could stop taking. So you're finally saying, you're putting your foot down and you're saying no, or I feel like you're removing people from your life. So you could be blocking someone, you could block their number so they don't contact you, that's it, out of sight, out of mind, that kind of energy. Or you could be just removing certain people, okay, just a big no, that kind of energy. There's a nice balance. I feel like there is a nice balance that is slowly coming into the energies for you here. Six of Pentacles, I feel like something here is, I feel like the scales of karma are finally balancing out for you, okay? And I think for a lot of you, you're going to be in a position where you're going to be really able to help people, okay? Your financial situation could improve. You could expect some sort of financial compensation or an improvement with your finances. If you've applied for a loan, okay, there may be a delay there, but I feel like eventually the loan is going to get approved. For some of you, I feel like you could be starting charity work or volunteer work, and this feels very rewarding for you, okay? So it's not necessarily a financial reward, it could be like an emotional, spiritual reward that's coming in, whilst for others you are being financially compensated for something here. But I think for a lot of you, you're in a position to give, and you realize that, okay? And it doesn't matter how much you give, but it's the gift that comes from the heart. And for a lot of you, I feel like you're sharing, you're sharing your wealth, or you're sharing your joy, you're sharing your stories or your talents with others. If you've lent money to a friend, okay, I feel like that money is coming back to you. Or if you've just done, I just feel like it's this energy as well, where if you've done good things, okay, to people, for people, sorry, and you didn't necessarily, you gave without expecting anything in return, karma is watching, it's always watching, and it's taken note of it. And I feel like your good karma is coming back. It's, it's whatever it is, I feel like it's deserving. Wheel of Fortune, this is of course is fate and destiny. There is many things that I feel like that is happening for you in the energies here over the next few weeks or months that is definitely in alignment with your destiny, okay? So I feel like there's going to be a lot of fated events and a lot of fated situations and circumstances, a lot of synchronistic events that are happening for you and people around you, people that you're connected to closely. You potentially, for some of you, you could be at a crossroads with someone. You could be at a crossroads, okay? Whether, this is you at a crossroads, whether you're at a crossroads with someone, and you have to make a decision. Should you choose to stay? Should you choose to go? Do you or don't you? Will you or won't you? That kind of crossroads, okay? It's very powerful. Whatever you choose, I feel like it's in alignment with your destiny. So destiny will be pulling on your energy, okay? So anything that pulls on your energy is a good thing. I feel like you're going to be lucky, okay? Now, a lot of people dismiss luck as hard work, and yeah, I agree with that, but I also see that there's luck, like you're showing up at the right place at the right time. So there's a lot of stroke of luck in your energies, okay? Things just working out for you, things just happening for you, rather than to you. Things just slowly starting to come together. You're connecting with the right people, you're in the right place at the right time. It's a stroke of luck. You're lucky, you're landing things, you're connecting with people, you're getting a lot of yeses coming your way, you're getting a lot of opportunities as well. Don't miss those opportunities, because some opportunities only come knocking once. There is something here that I feel like you're a little bit resistant towards with the Seven of Wands. This is, some of you may be fighting to stay in a relationship that maybe has long expired. Some of you might be fighting for something that's, I don't know that it's worth fighting for. I don't know, but I think this is your energy. You're all fired up. Maybe use this energy to channel, a different outlet. Okay, so if you're all rallied up about something or someone, maybe try and expel some of that energy, in physical fitness, or, expel that energy creatively, artistically. So there's a lot of pent-up energy that I see, okay? A lot of pent-up energy here, which is obviously a contradiction to, the sun's energy. But I feel like there's something here, you got to choose your battles. And I don't know that there's a battle here that you're fighting. I don't know that it's worth choosing. I don't know that it's worth fighting for, right? you know, you're fighting to stay in a relationship that maybe just isn't worth it anymore, or you're fighting to defend yourself when, why do you have to defend yourself to anyone? Why do you have to explain yourself to anyone? Like, it's that kind of energy. I just don't know what, you know, it's just taking up too much energy and too much of your time, and I just don't know that it's worth it. So you're going to have to figure out what this is. You're also going to need some downtime, okay? I think you're going to be very busy. I think you're going to be doing a lot of things over the next few months. Like, you potentially could be starting new jobs, new opportunities, new projects, even like new relationships, connecting with new people. So I see you become, like, it'll get to a point where you're feeling pretty run down, you're feeling pretty tired, pretty exhausted. So be careful, take time to, you know, nurture and nourish yourself. Take some time out for yourself. If you need time away, or if you need some downtime just to unplug and unwind, do that, okay? Because this is you, you know, you need, it's your, and if there's anything that, if you get reoccurring pain, okay, it's your body's way of like trying to get your attention, okay? So really focus that, because sometimes emotional pain manifests itself as physical pain, so really pay attention, okay? Your heart is opening. I feel like your heart chakra is opening. I feel like your heart is opening to, you know, people, places, and things. I just feel like there's such an openness about your energy, and this is, the Ace of Cups is also like emotional fulfillment. I feel like for a lot of you, you're starting out new beginnings that are going to be so tremendously fulfilling, so tremendously rewarding. This is something that I feel like you've been wanting, you've been desiring, you've been waiting for, and I feel like what lies ahead for you is really going to put you in a happy place, okay? And you should take credit for it as well, because I feel like you did a lot to get there. But Ace of Cups, this is a new beginning in love in particular. So for a lot of you, maybe it's someone that you're with right now and the relationship is just struggling to take off. But if you keep at it over the next few months, I do think that, you know, if you work on it, I do think that for some of you, you potentially could have a new beginning. For others of you, you know, you might be in a relationship that's struggling, and you might need to let go of it. Remember what we spoke about earlier? Because when you do, you'll make room for a new romantic partner to enter your life, someone who you're compatible with, someone who's ready to, you know, to give and receive love in return, someone who's just on the same vibrational frequency as you. So there's no point fighting for someone who doesn't choose to stay, when you could easily have someone enter your life who, you know, is so ready for all the things you're ready for. Definitely an opening of the heart chakra here. Some of you are going to be working two jobs at the same time, or you're going to be presented with two opportunities. I see you being very busy though. You're doing a lot, and you're trying to manage a lot, and you're trying to juggle a lot. And that's fine. Honestly, that's fine. But don't forget to do you. Don't forget to take time for yourself, okay? Because you don't want to run yourself down. You don't want to, you know, drive yourself to the point of exhaustion. So there's a lot that's happening. And look, you're having fun with it for the most part. But just make sure that you don't tire yourself out. Because I feel like next couple months are going to be eventful. Okay guys, I'll leave it at that. Thanks so much for watching and listening. Please show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing to this channel. Bye for now.